Hey guys, it's LNS here once again, and this time I bring you yet another Total War Warhammer video. This is gonna be a 1v1 online battle. I'll be playing as the Greenskins. I'll be facing the Empire, and I'll show you guys what build I brought. So first off, I have 5 units of these big orc biggins. Pretty massive looking orcs over here. Pretty good stats. I'll tell you why I brought them in just a bit. I also have two units of Goblin Archers, these guys, which I believe they do, they're the cheapest ones. I also have 3 units of Trolls over here, these guys, pretty epic. And I have the Wizard General here on the Dragon. I forgot what's the dragon called, but he's a wizard, looking pretty good there. And next I have also brought 2 units of Orc Ball Boys and Begans. These guys are shock cavalry. Look at them. It's pretty funny how they are so huge and they're riding on a tiny boar. And I also have 1 unit of Night Goblin Fanatics over here, which they look pretty awesome with their wizard hat. I'll tell you guys why I brought them in just a bit. And last but not least, I have 2 units of these Forest Goblin Spider Riders. Both the Goblin Spider Riders and the Night Goblins, they both can be deployed in the Vanguard, which means you can deploy them in a guerrilla style deployment, which is why I put them in the trees as soon as the battle starts. Now for my opponent's build, he has 4 units of great swords over here, pretty well upgraded. One of them is 2 bronze chevrons, these guys. He has 1 unit of great cannon over here. Not sure if that was the right choice, considering this map is pretty hilly and you can't really fire your cannons off that well. He has 1 unit of Witch Hunter, and then he has 4 units of a Crossbowman over here. Some close up for you guys. And he has some spears as well, some 4 units of a Spearman. He has this guy, his general, over here, Carl France. And he has a unit of Demigryph Knights over here. These guys are really awesome. Really potent, so I want to be careful. So basically for my build, I was planning to rush him, as well as use my Vanguard deployed troops over here to distract his main crossbow line, his main missile line, as well as use my cavalry to try and at least hold his cav up, or use them for hammer and anvil strikes. As you guys can see in a bit, these guys do pretty well. And my main line of Orc Begans over here, the reason why I brought them is because they have the bigger and other trait, which means they can do damage against units that are larger than them. So they are kind of like an anti-cav, anti-large unit, and pretty solid infantry overall. I really like them a lot, really. And my trolls are just armor piercing as well to complement these Orc Begans. They don't have the greatest of armor, which is why I'm putting them in the tree line over here. You can see this crossbowman firing into my general actually. Pretty good move for that, so I'm just gonna move him out. And I'm gonna coordinate the attack, especially with my Goblin Spider Riders. They're really fast. So very good at disrupting enemy lines. So over here you can see I'm pushing up really hard on the right over here with my trolls. They move pretty fast. Trolls as well as my cavalry. You want to kind of the reason why I can do this is because I don't really need to protect my archers, because they're really cheap and they're just there to soak up enemy missile damage. However, he has to kind of keep everything in place because he has to protect his crossbowmen as well as his cannons over here, which don't really do that much. So over here I popped the amount of my debuff vortex ability. You can see they're getting sucked in. Pretty hilarious. And coming in for a big clash. Because these are my Orc Begans taking quite a lot of damage from the crossbows. Over here I'm gonna tie his Demigryphs up with my Orc Begans, Orc Ball Boys Begans, as well as my Trolls over here. Catching them. So they are pretty useless there. And I'm gonna use he used one of his general's ability on me as well, and I managed to peel off one of my Orc Ball Boy Begans to come in for a hammer and anvil strike. But you can see his great swords holding up really well despite getting charged frontally and from behind. And here comes my spider goblins. They have really weak morale, but they managed to kind of disrupt the enemy line, as you can see here. Over here I use the Fate of Bunja to decrease the enemy's HP drastically. My general is here, he's half health, so I don't really want to send him in yet. But over here in the middle, you can see my trolls flanking in, as well as my cavalry coming in from the back. His demigryphs didn't really do that much because of the of my shock cav as well as the trolls that supported them. So very strong army if you rush properly. Actually, any rush army is actually pretty strong as long as you coordinate your attacks and send everything in at once. You don't want to send them in one by one, or else they'll just die. Pretty epic looking dragon fight over here. You can see his great swords are holding up really well despite getting outnumbered. But these orc beacons are just tearing through them. As you can see. I'll be bringing more and more Warhammer videos for you guys. This is a really quick one, and I'll give you guys the build guide for this in the next video. I really get you guys are enjoying the videos as much as I do, and I apologize for not making more because I don't really have the time now, but I'll have at least one video up every week. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care guys, bye.